not too much credit.
Ha!
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but you don't even know it's still Satan. It's still Satan. It's still Satan. All things is spiritual.
You already know. I'm saying Esau.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Satan, dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
Which is his father.
You already know.
Yeah.
I hear it.
We're good?
Yeah. The water, man.
Nah.
Let me double check. We here.
Yeah, we're good.
So the brothers to see that generate. You know, Lord willing come back in. I'll say, oh yeah, the brothers and sisters coming back in. I know already. So that's the spirit. It's the Salakia for that. I can see here. That's the spirit. It's the Salakia for that. Unbelievable, but it is what it is, though. Hey, Salakia for that Aki Aminakwa. You already know. Satan at work. And what we'll do with it, open back like that. Right there. You got it, buddy. Hey, first and foremost, we would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Hey, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where we left this 144% truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which will be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, who may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, shalom, beloved Aki Aminakwa. We back again the second time. All right, we had 30 minutes of no audio. Salakia Aki Aminakwa for that. All right, the spiritual demon Satan's working. It was probably a bifocal wearing childless Edomite out of the YouTube committee, you know, that knocked us out. Who knows? But either way, we know we wrestle against principalities. What's that? Ephesians 6. You can get that real quick. Just open up with that real quick, spirit. So we can come back this nigga back real quick. You know? Because this is what it boiled down to, brother.
Hit him with a liver shot.
Hit him with a liver shot. Beautiful. Right. You know you collapsing with that one.
Right.
Right? Go ahead,
Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, and against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Right. And again, we understand that spiritual wickedness is going to be generated by who? The wicked himself.
That's right.
Evil E.
That's right.
You see, what do you think he's doing within his think tanks?
Right.
You know, what do you think this nigga's doing during his G7 meetings and his World Economic meetings, man? Them niggas are sniffing coke,
Right.
drinking blood, right?
Right.
And messing with young children. This is what they're doing.
Right.
You got something, brother?
Hey, nah. I was just gonna say, and through the spirit, this man is scared. That's why the spiritual demon Satan got them, messing with the feeds and trying to take brothers' channels down and all that, because this word is going out, and he's losing sleep, cortisone levels are through the roof.
Right.
Got huge bags under his eyes. He's just all messed up. He's jacked up over this word, man. Because he knows, going back to the point where we're gonna read it now, his lights are about to be put out.
That's
man. That Luciferian web that he got is gonna be how you call that, quenched.
That's
through this truth.
Come, we actually read that verse 5 again.
Come.
That's the spirit.
Come. There's the book. Oh, what the hell's going on here?
Esau jumped on your phone.
There's the book of Job, chapter 18, verse 5. Yeah, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine.
Right. So again, as we were speaking about before we realized we have no audio, all right, Esau's the bearer of the light at this moment. When you read Isaiah 14, okay, that oh Lucifer, how did I fallen from heaven? Now Lucifer's talking to the elite,
That's right. That's right.
right? The Luciferians, right? The light bearers, the bearers of the light, the Illuminati,
Right. Right.
right? But they bear false light though.
That's right.
They got that little yellow dim joint,
What does it say?
You
Their
know?
light, even their light is as darkness.
right? They're pushing watts. You know what I mean? They got like an 80 watt.
Yeah.
No, we're pushing with LED.
They
You
they
know,
look
the middle of the road got LEDs.
they look
You-
like, they looking like them cave dwellers back in the days hitting the rocks.
Yeah, God. You know, so his light's about to be put out.
Ah,
This nigga's about to be chased out of the world. As a matter of fact, I tell you that at the bottom.
this whole thing is fire.
Yeah, Khan.
I got a couple more.
We
Yeah,
wanna
before we jump down.
Khan.
Before we jump down, I got a couple here.
Yeah, that
fire.
was chapter five.
Says the light shall be dark in his tabernacle,
Right.
and his candle shall be put out with him.
What's Esau's tabernacle? America.
That's right.
This is where he's set the tone
Right.
for wickedness.
Right. Right.
His throne is this right here,
Right.
the mouth of this beast. This is why when we go into prophecy regarding the beast, as far as Daniel the 2nd chapter, and you go into the feet, which was mixed with iron and clay. All right. At the end of the day, when you go to Revelations, when you leap all the way to Revelations, the 18th chapter, all right, it's talking to this system. All right, Revelations 13.
That's right.
All right, it's talking to this beast system
That's right.
that did miracles
Right.
and did deceive the world. Okay, you got him a lot.
The steps of his strength shall be straightened,
Woo!
and his own counsel shall cast him down.
His own counsel shall cast him down. We're witnessing that, man.
Ah,
Right? What's that, brother? Psalm 64 and 8. Can you get that real quick, my life, Papa Shah? Psalm 64 and 8. His own counsel is casting him down, man. There's a division within the Edomite family.
right.
Okay, even you know these elite are divided as well. Why? 'Cause as we know, there's no honor amongst thieves.
That's right. That's
All
right.
these niggas are thieves,
That's right.
bloodthirsty, violent criminals, man.
Mhm.
All right, but they're quick to point the finger, you know, at a lowly, broke, so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, man.
Right.
You know, but here it is. They're hopping on a boat or a jet. All right, to go thousands of miles away in a whole nother demographic to pursue a wicked agenda.
Yeah, and then you got these simple as 2/3 Jakes, right? The other day I was thinking about this, that they had a commercial talking about sign up to ICE.
Yep.
You're gonna get a $50,000
Sign
sign up bonus. And Jake is like, what? 50 stacks? Shit, let me go chase your own people
Yep,
for some goddamn paper.
right,
That's not gonna matter in a bit.
right.
You know what I mean?
That's right, and that's nothing new. That's nothing
Right.
new. Them are the same spirits that did it before. Because
Right.
when you tap into Thanksgiving, and what happened in 16 what's that 16 well, it started in 1621, but it popped off in 1675,
Mm.
right, with the Narragansett and the Wampanoag tribes. When God was coming up against the French and them cats. Believe it or not, those French had Native Americans guides with them that were actually coming up against their own people as well. You know what we call them? We call them tomahawks.
Yep.
They were sellouts.
Motherfucking
Right.
turncoats.
Yeah, exactly. And also you got your in Jake's arena.
Yeah, you got
got-
the house niggas
Right.
that were sleeping in the house.
Yep.
Talk about Massa.
Yep.
Got
Just trying to escape.
Toby running.
Yup.
Toby running, Massa.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, man.
You know? So this is the reality. So that's the beautiful thing that you make. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9.
Mhm.
What is in is now.
Mhm.
There's Jake is gonna try to hop on board and do that shit.
Mhm. Yeah, man.
You know?
50 bands,
Right.
they're thinking shit. They're thinking about a nice whip, you know what I mean? Some jewelry, you know what I mean? A little vacation. That's Jake's simple mind, man.
That's right. You got it, brother.
Con. Job 18, verse 8.
Yep.
For he is cast into a net by his own feet,
Yep.
and he walketh upon a snare.
You see that? So he's ultimately creating a scenario that's gonna end up snaring him.
Right.
You know, and that's the way the Lord gets down. Hey, Job 12 and 16 reads what? The deceived and the deceiver
Yeah,
are his.
right. That's
The Lord's deceiving Esau
right.
and making him set up a system that he's ultimately going to be consumed by. Because what's going to end up happening, missiles are going to fly. There's going to be a thermonuclear fallout, contrary to popular belief. And ultimately, this whole global dominion, this technological Tower of Babel that they're trying to erect,
Right.
it's ultimately going to spill over into these elite going at each other's throat.
Right.
And
Because you know how they do. They've been always fighting. Hey, what's that? Like that movie, that show, Game of Thrones.
Yep,
They're all coming at each other's throat for that position.
That's right.
That seat of power.
that's it.
You know.
That's right. And what proves that is what? Revelation 17.
Mhm.
It tells us that the beast is going to hate the whore.
That's right. That's right.
So ultimately, something's going to trigger
Mhm.
these nations to shoot on her, and it's the spirit of the Lord
Mhm.
that's going to do it. Remember, them arrows, the spirit of the Lord's on them arrows, man.
Remember, the Lord said, "I did not come to bring peace, but division."
That's right.
Right, and that division is coming with this word, these prophecies.
That's it.
And prophecy, and you can't avoid prophecy. So what the brother's bringing up, it must happen. You know, and that's how this place is going to be divided through the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, which is a double-edged sword.
That's right. You got it, brother.
I'm gonna jump down to verse
Baba Kushai.
14.
Listen,
Right?
how many pieces of it?
There's a lot, but I'm gonna
The last one?
yeah.
Okay, Kyle.
God, I'm gonna start at 14.
Done.
His confidence
Yup, that's it.
shall be rooted out
His confidence should be rooted out.
of his tabernacle,
Yup.
and it shall bring him to the king of terrors.
Now again, his confidence should be rooted out in his tabernacle. Now we see Babylon the Great. We see the level of confusion that this place is displaying. Okay, you see this whole MAGA movement crumble. Okay, you got MAGA cats that were once going for, vouching for Trump. They're now coming to the conclusion that this dude's not for our turn.
Right.
You know why? Because ultimately the technocrats have hijacked Trump's presidency.
Right.
You see, the Trump is surrounded by technocrats.
Right.
They're in the process of building data centers to bring forth a system, right? That's strictly based off you being surveilled,
Right.
you being watched, you being controlled.
Right.
This is the system they're bringing forth, and then they're gonna link you to the Internet of Things. You're gonna be part of this system. They want you to become synthetic. No longer are you gonna be organic. And this nigga, you all know Harari was saying that.
Yeah.
He said what? Humans are now hackable animals. This is what this nigga said.
Now,
Like 3 years ago. Yeah.
and that's why he said that they have surpassed the creations of the God of the Bible, because they think they're gonna have the total control through that AI.
Yep.
Verse 15, it shall dwell in his tabernacle because it is none of his.
Right? It's none of his.
Mhm.
This nigga stole everything that's here. Brother, can you get Micah 2 real quick, my life? For Buckle Shot? Micah 2 and start at, you can start at 1. You can start at 1 and read it down to 3. Well, you might want to hold it. You can put your phone. You're gonna get to it real quick. Back that up. That's fire right there, bro. You got it? Oh, it's not loading for you? That's when the hard copy comes. You got it?
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
Micah chapter 2, verse 1.
Yep.
Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed.
What does woe mean? Destruction.
That's right.
Woe to them that devise iniquity. Iniquity is sin on top of sin, but when you tap into the word, it pretty much roots you back to evil.
Mhm.
So destruction unto them that devise, create, plot, plan, concoct, meditate on evil and work it on their bed. When you're in your bed, you're in a position of comfort.
That's right.
It's talking to these elite. This is all buzzword, allegorical speech, Doc saying. That's when the men of the Lord come into play. This is who this is honing in on. The Lord, Micah's honing in on the elite right here. Go ahead, brother.
Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands.
And that brings it all. It's in the power of their hands. So the elite have been placed in power to pursue a device, which is a plan or a plot. And in their case, they're going for the wicked route. They're not going for the righteous route. Now, could this AI technology and all this wisdom that's increased through science be used for righteousness? It could. But that's not what Esau's here for.
Right.
Like the brother quoted earlier, they're here to take peace from the earth. They're here to bring evil to a level where the Lord's gonna have to come. This is what Esau's here for. That's his job. His job is to execute evil.
Right.
You see?
The wicked, the border of wickedness.
That's it. Shakar, go ahead, brother.
Micah chapter 2, verse 2. And they covet fields.
They covet fields.
Mm.
Echoing what the brother brought up, they covet fields, meaning they take. Go ahead, brother. It's gonna explain.
And take them by violence.
It's taken by violence, bro. What did they do to God? You already know. Go ahead, bro.
In houses and take them away.
What else?
So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage.
Right.
Therefore, thus
Hold
said-
on, brother. So here it is. They oppress a man, his house, in his heritage, man, his land, everything, man.
Yeah.
This is what this man's guilty of.
You know, they make you forget who you are. You know.
And then he stole our heritage. He said, you know what I mean? He's like, yo, I'm y'all.
That's it.
And y'all just somebody.
Ah,
You know, which again is all biblical prophecy. Because Psalm 83 likens us unto hidden ones.
Yeah.
You know, and it's because Esau stole our heritage. He stole our identity.
let us come together and cut them off from being a nation.
That's right. So this is why when you read throughout the scriptures and you hear Esau likened unto the man of sin, it's because he stole the position of the chosen.
Mhm.
That's why when you read Psalm 50, it says what? What is thou to do to declare my statutes?
Right.
The Lord says unto the wicked. Because he stole our heritage. He put himself in the position of the elect.
Seeing that you hated the instruction.
Right. He dropped the ball. Yeah, bro. He dropped the ball. He couldn't bear that burden of being the sons of God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't built like that.
I was about to say that he's not built like that. That's why the scripture says one should be stronger than the other.
God. And he's just not wired. He's just now programmed to do it. He tried for a while with the deception. America, what is it? God-fearing Christian country, right? All that crazy shit. And he stood on the Bible for a while. Hey, the Bible was used as a device to pretty much put him on a level where he would do born.
He deceived the world.
He deceived the world with it.
But
But his words are showing.
telling Esau to do good is like telling a dolphin to walk
Right.
on the surface. Bro.
That's it.
It's not. He wasn't built for that.
That's it. Brother, continue on. Forgive me, Aki.
Yeah, it's all good.
Because there's a penalty for this, man. The Lord's gonna go ahead, brother.
Micah chapter 2,
Like,
verse
everything
3.
what he did to her.
Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil.
He's talking about the family. Genesis 36. He's talking about all of the Edomites. Go ahead.
It's Edom.
Yup.
There are two
There you
nations
go.
in that womb, man.
There you go, brother. Go ahead, brother.
Micah chapter 2, verse 3. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil.
What's evil mean? Bad times.
Right.
Eve going into time, ill going into bad. That's what evil means. The Lord's going to bring bad times upon this family of Esau. It's going to come into its perfection in the kingdom, but it's going to start on this side. It's going to lead into, it's going to go from teeth of wild beasts, famine, right? Misery. It's going to spill over into people getting burnt alive through the missiles and chariots, to him going into captivity for 1,000 years while all the rest of the heathen, Esau getting 2 cups, looking crazy in the kingdom,
Right.
you know, and being completely judged.
Micah chapter 2, verse 3. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which you shall not remove your necks.
He's not going to remove his neck from this evil. There's no escape. He thinks, you got him a lot. He thinks that he's going to be able to usher in a fourth industrial revolution, which involves him being obviously a god, him being able to pretty much continue to hide himself behind technology and somehow, some way escape. Because see, this is the thing. If he can chip everybody,
Right.
Yahweh Shai is going to have nobody to come back to deliver.
Right.
Yahweh Shai is coming back for the elect. But if the elect get the chip. But guess what, Esau? He's so stupid. The Lord, what? There's 7,000 new.
Yeah.
They're not going to go.
They're not gonna bow to the image of Baal.
Right.
Yeah. There should be no enchantment against Jacob, man.
Right.
You know, when Balaam was
His vision.
the vision, you know. See, he brought it all down, man. How Israel was gonna be set up,
Right.
you know, on that mountain,
Right.
you know,
Right.
and that star was gonna come out of Jacob, you know, for rule, you know, with a scepter, you
Yup.
know. So Esau, man, you've been, you know,
Bamboozled.
done
And,
from the beginning.
and Esau's looking at it like, oh, okay, I'll just kill him.
Mhm.
Now realizing Romans 8, death can't separate us from our fate, from our destiny.
Right,
We're gonna rule next.
That's right.
Esau's done.
right,
His time's gonna expire regardless of what he does.
that's right.
It doesn't matter. He's done. He's not gonna be able to live forever. It's not possible. Rule forever, live forever, none of that. He's done. Like the brother was saying.
That goddamn base man.
Done.
Sit there and be like, yeah, well, you know, 16 billion years ago.
All types of madness.
Fucking shut the
That's
fuck up.
science.
Yeah, man.
Bro, you finished that precept?
Micah chapter 2, verse 3. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which you shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil.
What's that word haughtily mean? Proud. So he's not gonna go proud and hard. You see the Edomites walk by earlier when we had no audio,
Yeah. They were laughing over there,
right?
talking shit all the way down there. You know, but
Unbeknownst to them,
you gotta let them go, you know, 'cause these faggots
right?
don't understand what's going on.
Right.
They proud.
Unbeknownst to them, they were gazing upon their possible future rulers.
Mhm.
Unbeknownst to them, they have no clue, you know, but it could possibly be the case. You know, it could possibly be the case.
Ain't gonna be no blonde tips in the kingdom like that.
That's it. And them same spirits
Yep.
are gonna be what? Under brothers' possession.
Yep.
In the form of them being reincarnated or regenerated,
Right.
right? Or what's the other word I'm looking for? Pretty much reincarnated into the kingdom.
Hey, in
You see?
that pit, remember in that laugh they did, remember in the walk that they gave today, you know what I mean? When they walk by laughing,
Yep.
they're gonna be playing that shit in their head like
Yep.
1,000 years. You know,
That's it.
to think 1,000 years. So.
Right. So they're not gonna walk haughtily. For these days are evil, bro. The Lord reiterated evil. He's bringing evil to Esau. As a matter of fact, the brother got more in that joke.
And remember what you did to our people when you burnt them at the stake.
Yep.
Because they didn't believe your bullshit. They didn't
Right.
want to accept your white Jesus. You're gonna have an epiphany as well when that bonfire is lit after them 1,000 years and you're being brought, you know, to be burnt. You
Yep.
know, you're gonna remember too everything you've done. You know, sicking dogs on our people.
Oh yeah.
You know, raping Jakes.
Yep.
You know, doing all types of madness, man. You gonna remember.
Them dogs were trained. That's
Mhm.
crazy. To eat Jake.
Yeah. You were playing, having contests with your swords to see who was sharper. You know, cutting Jake right down the middle.
Yep.
You know, you gonna remember.
You got a precept?
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. The Lord Yahweh hath made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil.
There you are, beautiful. There you go. And again, when you go into Romans 9, the Lord specifies the vessel for righteousness, right? And the vessel for wrath. You see, he highlights it. And Esau is the vessel that he created to ultimately take out. You know? You got it, brother.
Verse 5. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh.
Right.
Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished.
That's it. He's not going to get away. Esau's not going to get away. Point blank, period. There's a lot that this dude has to pay for. Not just what he's done to us, even though this thing boils down to the controversy of Zion.
Right.
Right? But at the end of the day, it's also for what he's done to the earth. It's for what he's done to life on the earth itself, everything he's destroyed everything.
Or destroy those that have destroyed the earth.
Right. There you go. He has to pay for all of it. You got it, brother.
Fine, going back to the book of Job, chapter 18. I'm gonna read 15 again. It shall dwell in his tabernacle because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation. His roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off.
His roots should be dried up from beneath. Go ahead.
Remember, it says son,
It's
nephew.
like that, right? That's the spirit dispensation.
Nah. Says his remembrance shall perish from the earth.
What the brother was going into, Obadiah 1 and 18.
Yep. And remember that what Balaam said as well? That Amalek shall perish forever.
That's it.
Him being the head,
That's right.
the chief house of Esau.
That's it.
You know? So it says, and he
That's it. And that's one the Lord highlighted it 2 times over.
Yeah.
Remember when he spoke to Moses
yeah,
through the spirit?
said, I will,
He told them, no, he told Moses, remember Amalek.
yeah,
And then when you read down to the bottom, he says, when you find your rest and I put you in the land,
Yeah.
he said, you're gonna remember
right, yeah.
and you're gonna eradicate Amalek from off the face of the earth.
That's it. Yeah, yeah. Yahweh always wanted to get him out the
Yup.
way. He always wanted to eliminate him.
Yep.
You know, but he made Saul go off just to fulfill prophecy.
Right.
Says, and he shall have no name in the street.
Woo! As we know, he likes to what? Call the land after his own name.
That's right.
Right? That's just gonna be done away with.
That's right. Washington Street.
Nah.
You know what I mean? You know, Lincoln Ave.
Unheard of.
You know, he shall be driven from light into darkness
Right.
and chased out of the world.
Case out of the world, man.
He shall neither have son nor nephew among his people, nor any remaining in his dwellings.
You see that? And the Lord's holding in on son and nephew because again,
It's the lineage.
they hold the seed.
That's right. That's
So if
the
there's
lineage.
no son and nephew, there's no man present,
Right. There's no
that
nation.
nation's going.
That's it. There's
It's
no
only a
nation.
matter of time. And it's so heavy, right? I was actually doing some research.
I was reading we're reading each other's minds. It's
Oh,
about the article
the lesson I did when I was out.
and you sent the
I
thing
did.
saying that Esau's dying.
Huh?
Esau's dying out.
To an extent,
Yeah. I was already reading your mind, and now that
Yes,
the
sir.
brother was going into that.
That's the spirit.
Nah, his sperm is weak, man.
Yup.
That shit can't swim.
Yup. Ah,
That shit can't swim, man. He's shooting blanks.
he's shooting blanks, brother.
He still got a musket.
Time.
Everything around him has evolved except for his joint.
Right. Shooting blanks.
He's shooting blanks.
At first, I was researching the woman.
What happened to evolution? That goes into a pseudoscience.
That,
But you haven't evolved, man.
right.
God damn.
Right.
Shit.
Right, bro. The Edomite man's seed is spoiled.
All right. Jake trembles a little bit in there, and he's already
Oh yeah.
got a girl pregnant, man. Jake's pullout game can't be strong enough.
Right.
He pulling out, and he's still. Yeah, I got some news for you.
Pre-cum got you,
Right.
pre-cum got you
Right.
pregnant.
You know what it is. That's what I'm saying.
Pre-cum got you. I'm so
You know
sorry.
what I mean? Like, damn, man. Truth be told, that's how my son came forth. We didn't plan him, you know?
Right.
She just came and was like, yo, I'm pregnant. I was like, oh shit, when that happened, you know? I was always pulling out when that shit happened. You know, Esau can't do that. Esau be in there for 3 loads in, and he said, yeah, man, you know, we're gonna have to go to an insemination program, or, you know, we're gonna have to. We'll adopt somebody, all right?
Right.
We'll go to the orphanage and get somebody, all right, Becky?
Yeah.
It's
So
okay. We'll be able to touch him.
So Esau is done, bro.
Yeah, Esau is.
I'm gonna bring Esau real quick. Bear with me. I'm gonna grab this real quick. Just to back up that son and nephew,
Where you going into Isaiah?
I'm gonna go to Isaiah real quick. I'm just trying to grab it my gloves.
Want me to grab it real quick?
You don't mind grabbing?
I got it. I got it.
The water.
Oh. 21, yeah. There's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children,
Right.
for the iniquity of their fathers.
Right. You see that? Prepare slaughter for their children, for the iniquity of their fathers, because they were their fathers. These Edomites we see we're going around right now, the same Edomites from the late 1800s that did the Wounded Knee massacre upon my people.
Yeah.
Upon our people, I'll say it like that.
Right.
What I meant by that was the tribe of Gad.
Wow.
Same niggas that wiggling around. And the same ones that they did that to, throwing in open graves, you can see it on Wikipedia. They're back.
Mhm. Yeah.
We on the scene.
Yeah.
You know?
Says that they do not rise nor possess the land,
Woo!
nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Right, because if he gets a chance to do it again, he's gonna do what he's doing now.
Right. Scripture said that oppression should not rise a second time, man. For I will rise up against them,
So
says the Lord of
Lord's
hosts,
gonna rise up against them.
and cut off from Babylon the name, and remnant, and son, and
There
nephew.
goes that son and
That's
nephew.
the Lord.
There goes that son and nephew again.
Hey, what did it say?
The Lord's gonna bang on this nigga's heritage, man.
Right. What did it say real
The
quick?
Lord's gonna eradicate them. Now I know scriptures say that there's no end of all the people. So, but we'll find out what the Lord does with their spirits in the kingdom. We only know in part and we prophesy in part.
Right.
But we will find out in the kingdom what the Lord's going to do because our souls are his.
Right.
So he can keep them in the spiritual world, bro.
Right. That's right.
Or he can do what he's doing, spread them around the heathen.
And they're gonna be like, you wanted to be these little white babies up here. Now your ass is gonna stay up here.
And honestly, that would be mercy for him. You know what I'm saying? That would be mercy for him to stay in the heavens.
Right.
But remember, it tells you in 1 Corinthians 15, that there's different flesh, right? There's celestial and terrestrial, and there's a glory for the celestial and there's a glory for the terrestrial, right? So ultimately, he'll be in his glory if he stays in that celestial. Right, bro? He'll be in his perfection. So if you ask me, I speak as a man. That's all we can do, right? I think he's gonna have him coming back as the heathen.
Yeah, I believe so too. I believe so too, because that would be like a mercy.
And I'm thinking out loud, because in the kingdom, they're gonna be in the flesh still, even after their captivity.
And they're the ones that are going to be going off and getting their ass whooped all the time.
You just read my mind.
Right.
They're gonna be that rebellious
Come here.
sector, a brand of the heathens. That are always going off. Niggas come in, homo acts in the kingdom and trying to be all sneaky and always obviously getting caught. Trying to be murderous, but always getting stopped.
Right.
And we gotta have something to do in the kingdom, right?
Right, man.
Brothers gotta have something to do.
Hey.
The Lord might play it out like that, bro. He started talking about Hunger Games. You know what I'm type of shows he does?
Yeah, man. It's over.
You know what I mean?
There ain't gonna be no Netflix in the kingdom.
I'm just trying to think of the spirit. Because the Lord don't play. Think about what the Lord would do and can do. The Lord can just have Esau. Them are the spirits that are gonna be rebellious.
Yeah, because we don't want to get bored. We want to whoop your ass forever.
Yeah, but so it's gonna be looking like a Moabite.
Right.
But that spirit, that vessel got the Edomite spirit in him.
Nah, that was you, Elon. Hey, that was you, Elon. Now you want to call yourself Elon Wu.
Right. Now,
you got Elon Wu.
Now, granted, of course, the other heathens are gonna be getting enticed and stuff because they're in the flesh.
Right.
So they're gonna be sidestepping.
Mm-hmm.
But the Lord's gonna do a magnificent thing. I just had a thought. It was just a thought.
That's
I have
like you said.
I've been thinking about this. Like,
I want to get one more to back that up. Before we get this. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and to make it bare, you're gonna destroy him, man. And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Yeah, man. Hey, the Lord has uttered your destruction over and over. This is what you call a true genocide. You know what I mean?
they say he is not.
Right, he is not. It's over, bro. Hey, Obadiah 1 and 10, he should be cut off forever.
Yep.
Hey, listen, man, this is the true genocide, man. You tried genocide upon a lot of people, man, especially the Israelites. That was your main focus.
Yep.
Or the tables have turned, man. That fight that we've been having since the womb, okay, is gonna come in its perfection in the kingdom. When we take the final battle, and we purify the earth by putting you in that big bonfire where there's not gonna be a leprous man walking the damn earth anymore, man.
Right.
That cancer.
Yep. And granted, even if there is like a light-skinned, melanated, individuals in the kingdom, it's the spirit more or less.
Goddamn,
it's the spirit that's in them. Now granted, that's their token, that's their sign. Right. That's their mark.
Right.
But it's that spirit that's in them. That's really because again, the serpent in the garden, leading all the way up to Cain, they were melanated.
Yeah. Everybody was melanated.
They were melanated. They were just wicked.
Cain was marked because that was the reservation that the Lord did. He was marked.
Like, you see, so it's the spirit. But
That's why the Lord says, wait on me, because vengeance is mine.
that's it.
Because the Lord reserved them from the beginning.
Right.
You know? Gotta treat these motherfuckers like them demigods from Stranger Things. Burn the shit out of them, man.
The Lord not do them.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, brother. Can you get that? And as a matter of fact, we can close up over that 118. I got you, brother. Go ahead, brother.
Deuteronomy chapter 25, verse 17. Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way, when you were come forth out of Egypt.
Right.
How he met thee by the way, and smote the hindmost of thee,
That's right.
even all that were feeble behind thee, and that was faint and weary, and he feared not Yahweh Basmosha.
So that,
So you got it, brother.
you see that? Esau always played that coward role, man. You know, when you waited, attacked, you know, waited till you were feeble. That should remind me of Thanksgiving, you know, when you came to help him out and he came and backstabbed you. That's how he always operated, man.
Yep.
You know, he never feared the Lord. You know, he always coveted. He always, you know, he was always a deceptive snake. Like we said, since the garden, that's that spirit that hopped on him, you know? Go ahead, brother. You want to say something?
Continue.
Verse Deuteronomy chapter 25, verse 19. Therefore it shall be in the Lord Yahweh thy power hath given thee rest from all thine enemies round about, and the land which the Lord Yahweh thy power by Hashem Yahushua giveth thee for an inheritance to possess it, that thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven, thou shalt not forget it.
See that? And that's the same thing that Balaam said, man. You know, that Amalek shall perish forever. You know? So these are all you know, witnesses to the terror that's coming to the so-called white man, for all the mischief he has done. Especially Amalek. You know, that's the chief house. They're the ones who funded all this shit, man. You know? They're the ones in control of everything. They're over there right now in our land, you know, parading, you know, with these butt touches, you know, bloodlettings, all types of wickedness that we don't even understand is going on right now, you know, but only the Lord knows. And that's why the Lord is going to do what he has to do, you know, to take out this animal.
Scripture says it's a shame to even speak about what they do in the dark. Though.
That's right. That's right.
In secret.
And
They
it's
do it in secret.
and think about it. We can't even comprehend, imagine the wickedness that they're really doing. You know what I mean? Who
Right,
knows
because
that?
Jeshua.
Yeah.
Go into that word Jeshua,
Yeah.
it goes into upright one.
Yeah.
We operate under a different frequency.
You look at that.
So we're like, oh, what?
Yeah.
No way, we can't even comprehend it, like the brother said. Like,
You look
God
at that fucking movie like Frankenstein. You know they really are on some bullshit like that. You know they really
you know it.
took people out and tried putting shit together, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Jay don't even like the sight of blood. This nigga's drinking it.
right, man.
We don't like the sight of it. We see niggas drinking. Esau's drinking that shit.
Right.
Talking about you want to drink it when it starts to become collagen, like nigga, what?
Yeah, nasty as shit, bro. Nasty as shit. What you?
Oh, we're gonna close out with that. Shakar, what were you saying?
Oh, just consider fucking caveman, the base man. He done came out the cave not too long ago, 400, 500 years ago.
Malak. Yeah, try not to mumble, brother. If you got something to say, speak. You see what I'm saying? We gonna wait for the brother to stop talking or speak. Don't be mumbling in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you're vocal. You know what I'm saying? But now you right, brother. That's right. We can close out with this unless your car has something else. You got something else, bro?
I didn't have one.
Go ahead, brother. You got it.
Malachi chapter 4, verse 1.
Yeah. Oh.
For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
Right.
And all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be troubled.
Right.
And the day cometh that shall burn them up, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
That's right. That's right. Like the brother just said, another witness, and that's gonna come. You know, it's gonna play out here in America through the thermonuclear missiles, but in its perfection, it's gonna play out in Obadiah 1:18.
That's it. The book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 18, and it reads, I'll start at verse 17 through the Spirit. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance.
That's right.
And there shall be holiness.
That's right.
Which is separation.
That's right.
And the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions.
Right.
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame.
That's right.
All 12 tribes. And the house of Esau for stubble.
That's right.
And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it.
That's gonna be a terrible day for you when you're on the 999th year and 300 and whatever year days there is, because we know it's gonna be different in the kingdom.
No, that's out there.
On that last day,
We're picking up what you're putting down.
yeah, on that last day, like, yo, get your ass up. You know what I mean? Bringing them up, boy. Everybody getting gathered.
Yup.
That's gonna be a terrible day for you, man. You know, and that's a day we're looking forward to, but kind of not, because I'm gonna miss whooping your ass.
You already know. You're gonna give them back.
Yeah.
I think this spirit, I don't know.
You know,
But I hear you.
I'm gonna miss whooping your ass and mistreating you the way you mistreated us in righteousness, though.
Eye for an eye.
We ain't gonna be butt breaking you.
Nah, hell no.
You know what I mean? We ain't gonna be doing none of that nasty shit, you know. But we're gonna miss whooping your ass.
It's gonna be all that.
But it's gonna be beautiful to see that, to hear the screams and the terror,
Yeah,
and just to be there to witness.
right.
You know, that's gonna be the complete fall
Yes.
of our enemies,
That's right.
right? Because you're not gonna be existing no more, man. No, we're not gonna have you in a goddamn museum talking about, yeah, look at this hairy guy. This is what we
Right.
fought. Fuck you, man.
Stuffed up in the
Yeah.
position with a knife on it.
Yeah. With a
Like,
fake
like what he do to the bears and lions
Yeah.
and tigers.
with a
That's it.
saber tooth with his mouth open,
Right.
a big ass mammoth. You know, so you know, it's a beautiful thing to understand this. It's comforting. You know what I mean? And that's why we come out here, in season and out of season, man. Whether it's hot, whether it's cold, to prophesy the downfall of Esau, Edom, to comfort you, brothers, and also comfort ourselves, knowing that soon we're going to be taken out of this mess that Esau has created. You know, so very good. Hey, so Lord willing, this was edifying, and with that, we're gonna give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash.
I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba,
Abba, Abba.
Shalom.
Wam Yasharala. Shalom. Hey, Shalom, beloved Akiyam and Akwap. Hey, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Baraka. Dumb, stay prayed up. Fast as well as pray.
Hell yeah. Hey, shalom. Yahweh Bashem Yashai Brakatham. Shalom.